So I was thinking to myself today, I'm like, what am I gonna make a video on? And I gotta be honest, I had nothing. So I'm just gonna sit here and have a chat with you. Um, First of all, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you'd like to subscribe, button's right down there, and it really helps out. But I'd also like to thank you for watching that just your average eye exam video. It's doing way better than I was anticipating. I don't know what it is about that just your average title, but it seems to be doing well. um, when I first made this channel, I didn't really think we'd be at the stage we're at. And I was definitely didn't think we'd be at the view count we're at, but we are, and that's all because of you. So thank you. When I thought of the channel name, just your average ASMR, believe it or not, in my youth, if you will, God, I'm old. Well, I guess I'm not that old, but I sounded old when I said that. But when I was younger, like we're talking like before this channel even existed, I really wanted to be a tech channel. I really liked watching tech videos, tech unboxings, things like that. I really wanted to be a tech channel. And do I want that anymore? No, not really. But it's fun to look back and it's fun to talk about it. I have some plans for maybe showing off some of my computers in the future. If you saw my where does Ash make his ASMR videos, you saw 2 of them, but there's 2 more in the closet. Some vintage computers that I did not show. Pardon me. There's some vintage computers that I didn't show. Not the TI-99. That doesn't count. I mean, like, well, it does count. That's still a vintage computer. But like big towers. One I actually built myself with a time period sensitive parts. That one that I'm talking about, I'm not going to give too much away, but it's actually a Windows XP gaming PC, and I built it with parts right around 2004, 2005, maybe 2006, I think, for some of them. I built it with parts around there, and I made it like the ultimate, like, early 2000s computer. It was our mid 2000s gaming computer, and it runs really well. And I made it, and I actually planned to make it a variety channel video, and I never did. So, actually, I have footage of me building it in my old apartment. That's how old this is. Yeah, this was like early last year that I wanted to do this, and I just never did. I don't know why. I guess plans fell through. That happens a lot, believe it or not. I didn't think it would happen so much, but like if I'm making a video, I'll be making a video and I'll just be like, this is not working out, and I'll just cancel production. Sad because some of those videos are actually pretty good and some of them could do really well, but I just don't make them. Ones I'm mainly referring to, I don't know if you remembered, I alluded to some big project that I was working on that is not happening, at least for the moment. I'm still not going to say it just in case it does happen, but that production got stopped on that. I got way more than I bargained for with it, is why I stopped doing it. It just became a lot on my on me to make it. Another one would be that a lot of variety channel stuff kind of just fell through. That tech, that showing off that computer, various things like that. I mean, it all just dropped. Even some really old stuff. We're talking from like before I even moved out to my own apartment, like before that. So we're talking like 2021, or like early 2021. I had projects there that never happened. Just stuff like that. Like, it really, I didn't think it would happen as much as it did. Sometimes plans fall through, you know? Just sometimes stuff happens. So is my lip bleeding? Yeah, a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just sometimes plans fall through, and that's okay, right? This is not a life lessons video. I'm just trying to talk. I don't really. That's another series I should bring back, the life lessons with Ash, because I think that helped a lot of people. It didn't get a lot of views, but I think the people that watch it, I think it did help. I'd like to hope, anyways. This is a series I should bring back, but I'm kind of out of things to talk about with that series because I don't have a lot of life lessons. I don't have a lot of life experience. I mean, I've been on this planet for 21 years. I don't have a ton to be like, this is what I learned from this. I don't have a ton of experiences like that. So maybe one day that series will return. But for the moment, it's kind of dormant. Another series I fell through. This one completely fell through. I don't know how many of you Ash McClory ASMR veterans know. I had a series when I first got the green screen. I had a series going where it's called Through the Decades. And it was basically like I played like a time traveler. And like I like teleported you to like different like decades from like the 20th century, from 1900 to like 2000. I teleported you to like those decades, and I was giving you like facts about the decades and things like that. That will probably never return unless there's a high demand for it. I thought it was a neat idea, but it just seemed like it was like because I don't write scripts for these videos. You should probably know that by now. I don't write scripts for these videos. They're all basically improv. So it was getting kind of difficult. Well, I guess I only did the introduction and the first decade, but like after the first decade, I'm like, this like these like lines are really stale. Like it was pretty bad. I kind of look back on that like as almost not my dark era, but like almost like my like not my. It wasn't bad. It was good ASMR. It's just in terms of like line delivery, it was like bad. I was looking at it like my Peach Fuzz era maybe of like YouTube. Certainly not as old as my oldest stuff. I don't know how many of you remember. Some real veterans will know that before I had green screen, before I had a backdrop, I used broken closet doors to block out my bedroom. Go back, filter, do this at your own risk. Filter my videos by oldest, and look back. You'll start to see like after I think the third one is when I started the closet doors. Yeah, I used to use 2 closet doors. They were like the sliding doors that they fell off my closet. I just kind of had a problem because I'm like, that'll make a nice backdrop. So I just propped it up against my bed, and you could totally see like on the peripheral, you could totally see like my bedroom. I just kind of pretended that you didn't see that. It's amazing how far we've come with this channel. Never in a million years that I think I'd be sitting here in front of you still. So thank you. Yeah, those closet doors were ugly. I'll give you that. I'm just thinking back. Some of those videos are like still some of my like most popular videos, but that's just because they've been out for 6 years, and they haven't had time to really. They had time to gain views. Obviously they're nothing like what 2021 and 2022 brought. I mean, that fastest creator on their exam is over 1.3 million views. A lot of people ask me like, how did you react to that? Like, how did you process that? How did you process that over 1.3 million people saw your face? See, when I uploaded that video, I was actually getting ready to quit ASMR. because it's not that I didn't like doing it, it's that it wasn't really, I don't want to say paying out, but it wasn't fulfilling. That's a good way to put it. It wasn't fulfilling. I didn't feel like I was getting to a broader range of people. I felt like only a few select people were seeing it, and because I just hit 1,000 subscribers. I had just hit 1,000 subscribers when I was getting ready to quit, and that was a huge deal for me, huge deal. And then it kind of wore the thrill of hitting 1,000 subscribers kind of wore off, and I'm like, oh, jeez, I've been doing this for what, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2020. I've been doing this for, wait, what? That's not right. 2017. Yeah, so like I was doing it for like 3 or 4 years at that point. That I can't count. I was doing it for 3 or 4 years at that point, and I'm like, I'm just now hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years, and I'm just now hitting 1,000, and I was like, what am I even doing here? So I was getting ready to stop. I wasn't getting ready to, I was getting ready to quit. I was getting ready to throw in the towel, and then I uploaded that fastest cranial exam, and we know the rest from there. Sorry about him. He loves to bother me when I'm recording. That's Poe, by the way. If you saw my cat's video, you'll know which one that is. Anyways, but I was genuinely getting ready to quit, and I uploaded that fastest cranial exam, and then it just took off. And never in a million years I think it would be where it is today. And also the other old fastest videos, I would not want to think that they would be where they're at today, but they are. And I'm grateful for that. Just because the show, I guess it just goes to show, like, don't give up. I guess is a good way to put it. Like, because here we are. We're still here, right? I brought this all up for a particular reason. I wanted to talk about my channel name, Just Your Average ASMR. When I made that channel name, I was like, oh, it's so cool. It's like, wow. I don't even know why I thought it was cool, but I thought it was just like so cool. There wasn't really a deep reason behind it. I sometimes I think like maybe there was like a deeper reason behind it. There wasn't. It's just I thought it sounded cool, and so I went with it. It wasn't, and I decided I kind of wanted it to fall more in line with my variety channel, because my variety channel went through a few rebrands. It was Just Your Average Gaming, then it was Just Your Average. No, it was Just Your Average Pokemon first, because I wanted to be a Pokemon dedicated channel, and then it became Just Your Average Gaming, and then I just named it Ash McClure, and there might have been a couple between there, but I just named it Ash McClure, and I kind of stuck with that. So I decided I wanted my ASMR channel to be more in line with my variety channel, so maybe more people would discover my variety channel. Because I don't even remember when I changed this channel's name to Ash McClure ASMR, but when I did, it was when the fastest cranial exam started gaining more traction. I said, if all these people are like over here, maybe they'll just go over here. Maybe they'll just go over there. So I rebranded Ash McClure ASMR. I honestly can't. If some of you guys might know when I did it, I honestly can't remember. I think it was after the fastest cranial exam. I'm pretty sure it was after the fastest cranial exam. Either that or it was around the time it was uploaded. I know it wasn't before, but I rebranded, and I rebranded to kind of get more of a like maybe like I don't really get more traction on the variety channel is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully people would see the Ash McClure ASMR. My hope was that people would start searching Ash McClure, and then they'd see Ash McClure and Ash McClure ASMR. Kind of my hope to see that I'm there too. Although I haven't uploaded a video there in quite some time, but I'm getting there. I've got some videos in the works for all you variety channel heads. I've got some video in the works, some videos in the works. I'm also looking to return to Twitch at some point in my life. I'd love to do that. But yeah, genuinely, thank you. I don't really. This is less of a whisper ramble, more just a thank you. A 16-minute thank you. I think I'll just title this video just talking, or just chatting about this channel. Just chat. I'll figure a title out for it. But genuinely, thank you all for watching. Remember, subscribe. It's right down there. It's right down there. Just hit it. It's free and it really helps out. I gotta start saying that more often, shouldn't I? But no, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with hopefully a video that isn't as boring as this one. Thank you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.